Hey everybody, it's Craig from Picks and Parlays. It's been a long time, of course. It's been about a month here. Of course, we're all on the sports hiatus right now with the coronavirus, but we're back today with NFL Draft. Two draft props that you can bet on. I think two of them have pretty good value here for us. So I hope everybody's staying safe. And if you're self-isolating, quarantine, or whatever you are, if you're in the line of fire in hospitals, nurses, doctors, of course, first responders, stay safe. And of course, we hope this gets over sooner than later so we can get sports back going and resume to normal. Okay, we got two draft props. I think, as always, quarterbacks get a lot of the round one, even most of the round's attention, and I think there's a really value here. Who will be the first quarterback taken between Tua and Herbert? I think this a little while ago everybody was counting Tua as a kind of a lock to be the second quarterback taken. Right now, he's minus 115. Herbert actually is the favorite here at minus 125. Of course, I think there's been some NFL teams that are floating the injury situation with Tua as trying to get him, like the Dolphins, at number 5 without having to trade up. I don't think there's a whole lot of room. I just don't think there's that many teams that are worried about his injuries because in the NFL, of course, anybody can get injured on any play. I think Tua is clearly the better quarterback, the better decision maker. He's shown improvement over his time at Alabama, whereas Herbert really he was supposed to be the number one pick here last year. Stayed in, still isn't going to be the number one pick. I think Tua is going to go either number 3 for someone that trades up with that Lions pick, or at the worst, I think he goes number 5 to the Dolphins. I don't think Herbert goes until after Tua's off the board. So I think there's value there. And our second draft prop, I think clearly the wide receiver position in this year's draft, it's really stacked. There's 4 or 5 really good receivers, but after that, I just don't think it's quite as good. So the over-under on the number of receivers taken in the first round is 5.5. I like the under, and you get this at plus 140. For me, I think there's a clear 5 picks in the first round that will be CeCe Lamb from Oklahoma, Jerry Jeudy from Alabama, Henry Ruggs III also from Alabama, Justin Jefferson from LSU. Even though he's number 4 on most draft boards, I think he's the best pure receiver out of this draft. I think he'll be the superstar out of this draft. And then Chenault out of Colorado, I think he'll be one of the last picks of the first round. I just don't see anybody else. I think Rigger out of TCU, Hamler out of Penn State, and the Arizona State kid will all be second-round picks. So to me, I think there's clearly going to only be 5 in the first round, so I like the value here under 5.5 at plus 140. So those are our two NFL draft props. Of course, everybody stay safe. If you're with your family, cherish this time. Of course, sports will be back before you know it. And good luck, and we'll see you in the next few days with some more NFL draft props.